Right. Well, welcome again. It's time for me to get back in the arena. That's a Brene Brown term. She means the public sphere. I've been kind of in and out of it for the last couple of months. That is into publishing, um, and part of me getting back in is beginning to understand and see my own pitfalls. You see, what has been happening over and over again is I'll start to work on something, but the lighting's not correct, or the sound of the sirens in the distance interferes with the audio, or my cat starts going crazy in the next room, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And and it's because, well, here's the story I told myself is that I need to have this really good for my audience, which is true. I want to do good work. I want to have quality for you. But if you dig underneath that a little bit, it's my own fear, um, which got me to thinking this morning. Maybe you know the Johari window. This is something that actually goes back to 1955. Psychologist Joe Luft and Harry Ingham, that's Johari gets its name from their two first names, made a four-square model of the self. This is me, if you will. So use this as an example. And there are certain parts of me that I know, and there are certain parts of me that I don't know. And likewise, when in respect to other people, there are certain parts of me that other people know, and there are parts of me that other people don't know. Okay, and so it divides neatly into this four-square box. The first box, the parts of myself that I know and that other people know, they also called the arena, right? It's out there in the public eye. The parts of me that you know, but I don't know about myself, and this has made its way into the popular vernacular. This is the blind spot. That is my blind spot. You know stuff about me that I don't know about myself. Then there's the area that I know about myself, but that you don't know. And they called it the facade, which implies that somehow I'm not, perhaps you can hear my cat in the background. I'm going to keep going. It implies that I'm trying to be deceitful. And I guess there are parts of me that I can want to portray in a certain way, only show you my good side. But sometimes it's just things that you're just not aware of. I haven't deliberately tried to show, and you just don't know about me. And then there's the area that's unknown to both of us. So that's the four-square box. Now, with this, what does healthy look like? So healthy is where we begin to expand what we know about ourselves. And so this diminishes. Let's see. So what we want to do is we want to push this way and make our blind spot smaller and smaller. We want to make our unknown spot smaller and smaller. And the facade, that would promote more intimacy and better relationships if there's more that I am willing to disclose. The way that you learn more about me is by my appropriate disclosure. The way I learn more about me is by reflection and by seeking and receiving feedback from you. And that's really the breakfast of champions, right? The reflection. A lot of what my coaching clients that I've been working with recently, a habit that I've continued to press over and over is that if you're going to grow, you must make time in your day, daily, for reflection, for thinking about your effect at the end of the day, for thinking about your effectiveness, what you were able to accomplish, what you weren't. At the beginning of the day, thinking about who you want to be and what you need to do in order to achieve that, right? So reflection, self-disclosure appropriately, and openness and receiving feedback from others. That's how you expand the area that's known. And yeah, that's a little bit about me and where I'm at right now. I'm stepping back in because some reflection told me that behaviors and attitudes, mindset, that were my blind spot were impacting me. So then I chose a behavior to counteract it. And that's one of the things that actually this helps you with. Once you know more about yourself, you can make behavioral choices to counteract those things that are holding you back.